How many Anakin videos have I made now? 1, 2, 3. I basically made more Anakin videos than times Anakin has been nerfed, which is a total amount of 4. And you know, YouTubers like myself get shamed upon for giving our opinions when it comes to Battlefront 2, but I think we can all agree that when it comes to Anakin, we're allowed to give an opinion on this guy. We're actually allowed to talk about the negatives that Anakin brings to Battlefront 2 right now. It's globally accepted. That's not why I'm making this video though. Although I like to repeat myself a lot, I don't like to make videos on the same topics if I can. However, when it comes to Anakin after yesterday's stream, I'm just kinda done with this guy, I really am. He needs to be completely removed and reworked. Everyone is saying it. People are saying the issue is retribution. It's not. I don't believe it is anymore. I thought it was, it's not. It's heroic might, and the other abilities don't help. On stream yesterday, I was constantly just being pulled over by Anakin, and then passionate strikes after that. How many times have I said now, there needs to be a delay between these two abilities. You mustn't be able to use these two so close together, because that could easily fix them as well. They're not as bad as his other two in terms of being overpowered, so that slight fix could really help. Nobody listened. EA and DICE think taking down the numbers a bit of Anakin's damage, his health, everything like that is going to help. The real issue here is heroic might. Now you can just get rid of the damage reduction that heroic might gives to Anakin, cool. What you do there is you make heroic might a useless ability. The problem here is that that ability depends on the health reduction. No matter what you do with this ability, if you run into a crowded room, you can just stand there, take little to no damage, and even the damage you do take, you're going to get that health back. This is the real problem. Retribution isn't so much an issue because you can't spam it every few seconds. I know they've increased the cooldown of heroic might, but you can't spam retribution. And honestly, I believe if they got rid of heroic might and just went for retribution, obviously the pull and the passionate strike, Anakin would be pretty decent. Obviously, I want him to be the best hero on the heroes team. He's the chosen one. But there's a big difference between being the chosen one and being the broken one, which is what he is right now. I know EA and DICE aren't going to remove either retribution or heroic might. It's the marketing point when it comes to Anakin. Oh look, he's got 4 abilities. I know Boba has as well before I get told that in the comments. But look, Anakin's got 4 abilities. He's the best hero we've got in the game. This is why you should come back. But honestly, is this why people are being turned away? Because I know if I didn't have a channel on Battlefront, I'd be struggling to play this game right now. Is it a blast when you're playing as Anakin? Yes. But is it just game breaking when you're coming up against them? Of course. Look at these statistics here. I've taken this one from obviously Swanee, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him, who's been right about Anakin since day one. And look at the difference in his score. This is something that I noticed, but I didn't really pick up on too much until I actually saw this screenshot. And that's something I experienced myself as well, in which look at the difference in terms of score. It's not just a tiny little amount, it's huge. This is what Anakin does, and it's down to heroic might, I believe. My gameplay from my last video was after Anakin's 4th nerf. Now, I'm not that great at Battlefront 2. I get 30 player hero kill streaks, 40 if I'm having a good day. 60 plus with Anakin here after 4 nerfs, and that's me. I'm not very good, and I'm still getting 60 plus with Anakin. Look at the difference in the score for me as well. Also in this game, even if it's just by a few thousand, Anakin is always at the top by a few thousand. It's never a slight difference. Obviously you can have those games where maybe Rey or Palpatine take the top spot by a considerable margin, let's say. But Anakin, it's every game constantly. He makes Rey and Palpatine seem very, very balanced. In fact, I love Rey and Palpatine now more than I ever did in this game, just because of how balanced they feel compared to this guy. In fact, they're perfect examples of a hero and villain who are better than the others, but not to the extent where they get so much more score than all the other players in the game. Something needs to be done. I think heroic might needs to go. Do they bring it back? Changed? You know, after a few adjustments? They could try it. I'd be down for that. You know, it would seem like a bit of... I kind of get where EA and DICE are coming from, that they don't want to remove abilities because they've worked hard on these abilities, and to just remove them is kind of wasting their time. I get that, so maybe take heroic might out for now. Retribution, I don't believe is the problem. It's pretty overpowered, yes, but you can't spam it. And even if this was to replace his middle ability and get given a shorter cooldown, it's no heroic might. It could be Retribution that needs to go. Either way, something needs to happen with Anakin, something huge, because you can't just keep gradually decreasing the numbers of his damage reduction and his overall damage and his health. That's not going to do anything in the long term. It's how Anakin works. Look at Rey. She hardly gains back any health from killing enemies, but because she's good, it works for her. She's not too OP though. So it's not always the numbers, it's the actual abilities. And when Anakin can just walk into a room, shield himself, and then unleash all that power on his enemies, sorry, but it's going to get to the point where this ability is basically going to be doing 50 damage if you ever want to fix it, and then it's just going to be useless. He needs a complete and utter rework. DICE, please. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I just can't continue with Anakin. If you don't think this guy's broken at this point, then what are you doing? He's so easy to play as, even for me. And if you've seen me play, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.